This is our connection call. Thank you guys for being here. I'm really excited. We're doing them about every other Monday, 30 minutes. Just get on to connect. I'm finishing a glass of wine from dinner. Tonight, though, we're going to talk about Joyome and what makes it far superior, especially the collagen. You guys know we have the Dare to Go Bear challenge happening at the end of the month that I'm pretty excited about. And I want to talk about the collagen, just kind of a refresher. I was looking at it the other day, and even I forget how incredible a lot of our products are. And then I'm going to share one of my favorite shakes, and we're going to talk about the lean challenge coming up because every time, and I was telling Amy Morton this, every time I decide to do a shake every single day, I lose inches off of my waist, and I kick myself for getting out of the habit. Um, and then I'll do a drawing at the end for a fun prize. I'm going to give away, in fact, it was Heather's idea, um, one of those scrapers so you can get all the goodness out of the bottom of a bottle of like Joyome. I used a Q-tip the other day. Doesn't work so well because it absorbs some of the good stuff. Um, Yay! Awesome, Christine. Oh, I know. So I have been go, go, go since school pickup. And I think you put your post in the thread. So I didn't get a click on it, but I will when I get caught up tonight. So, yay, everyone on. I'm going to put you in a drawing later for one of those scoopy things. And I'm going to order one myself too. So, yeah, the little spatula. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a little mini beauty spatula thing. Um, so let's talk really quickly though about collagen. Because I knew people took collagen before Plexus came out with it. It was not something I took. I know Nicole took it. So if you guys took collagen, you know, put it in the chat to let us know. I know Nicole, you did like your power coffee with the little, frother. She did collagen and like MCT oil. And so I didn't know a lot about it. So of course, then when Plexus came out with it, I dove into the research like, okay, why do we need collagen? Why did Plexus come out with it? And Dr. Hartman, he's the vice president of our research and development at corporate, and he's a brilliant scientist. So there's actually 16 different types of collagen in the human body. Type 1 is the most abundant. And when you turn 21 years old, our body starts to lose 1% of collagen production every single year. Okay. From the time you're 21, we start to lose 1%. It's that loss of collagen that you see in the aging of your skin, but also in your joints, your eyesight, your hair, right? As you get older, your hair might thin, it might lose some of its kind of luxuriousness, your bones, your ligaments. So, anti aging is technically a myth. You can't stop that process, but let me make sure okay. But you can slow it down if you supplement with collagen. Okay. So, collagen itself is the most abundant protein found throughout the human body. And he explained it like it's the scaffolding that holds everything in place: the skin, the connective tissue, the ligaments, the muscle. The collagen is kind of that scaffolding, right? That keeps everything where it should be. And he said it's really, really important to supplement with it, but it goes beyond just that the hair, skin, and nails. That scaffolding has to do with weight loss and your metabolic rate and your muscle tone, the rate at which your body can build muscle. Collagen also affects sleep, it affects metabolism. So it's really, really important to supplement with collagen. However, the difference in our collagen, I'm going to show you for those of you guys who don't have it yet or have never tried it. The one thing I love about this, I feel like Tinkerbell when I use it because it has the teeniest, tiniest little scoop. It's so little. In fact, I should show you guys our new puppy. Speaking of teeny tiny, but it's so little, and it's 2 scoops a day. Now, I'm one of those weirdos that this is a neutral flavor, so you're not supposed to be able to taste it. I can tell when it's in my stuff by the texture. It's kind of a little, for me, it kind of tastes a little bit like what is it? Not Jello. What's the generic Jello? Gelatin. That's what I think. Yeah, Ted Beefy. Okay. So I actually split mine up. I don't do 2 scoops all at once. I do one in a shake in the morning or like one in my coffee and then do one in the shake in the afternoon. So, but it's so little, whereas other collagens like Vital Protein is a really popular when people get off of Amazon. It's a big regular scoop. And that's because ours is incredibly concentrated and it has 5 grams of collagen peptides, which is the really important stuff, and it's highly bioavailable. So other types of collagen might have a higher amount, but what they don't tell you is you're not getting all of those peptides per serving, and that's what protects the collagen structure. Ours actually stimulates your body to produce collagen naturally. So when we take this collagen, it's not filling in the holes with kind of this supplemental collagen. Ours actually stimulates your body to produce collagen on its own again, which is really, really important. Um, and it's bovine and fish, marine collagen. And this is why. Tamsin the other day asked if we would ever do a vegan collagen, and we probably won't because vegan collagen is not very great and it's very hard to make because collagen comes from the human body. That's what it is. It comes from an animal body. So we use in ours, so this product is not vegan. Plexus does vegan whenever they can, as long as it's the highest quality. You can't have high quality collagen if it's vegan. Okay. So ours is bovine and marine because our collagen in the human body is 85% bioidentical to that of a cow. Okay. So not only does our body absorb it when we take this, it knows how to use it. It knows where to put it in the body to where the right types of collagen. And in simple terms, we get the benefits, but it also, like I said, stimulates that production of our own collagen. So it's really, really awesome. Like it is something everyone should be on. Like I said, you start losing it when you're 21. If I had had this when I was a 21-year-old, like couldn't even imagine what my skin and everything would look like. Now, a couple of things though. A lot of people talk about the types, right? I told you type 1 is the most abundant in the human body. There's 16 types. Types 1, 2, and 3 are the most common. Those are the dominant types you're going to see in a supplement, okay? So type 1 is the major structural component. It's the most common. It's the one that plays a huge role in your skin and your elasticity, okay? Type 2 is the one that you see a lot around bones and joints and cartilage. And then type 3 is kind of the sidekick to type 1. They're usually found together, okay? Our collagen is type 1 and type 3, okay? So it's bioavailable and it provides the targeted kind of beauty benefits, but also beyond. That's why it says collagen complex plus beauty benefits, right? So you're getting all the advantages of that collagen plus the added beauty benefits. It's wild caught marine, which if you're, if that's important to you, it's important to us. So we try to only eat wild caught sustainable fish. It's wild caught and it's a grass fed source of the cow protein. But they also, of course, added superfoods, superfruits. It actually contains prebiotics, the same one that's found in the Joyome Age Defying Serum. It's in here. And it also contains, I didn't pay any attention to this until I started researching Immune Plus. So it does contain biotin, which is really important, right? And it's bioavailable, but it also contains the camu camu fruit, the acai fruit, mangosteen, but that quercetin is one you've seen a lot of people talk about in terms of COVID because of its kind of antiviral properties. So lots of cool stuff in here. It contains okra, asparagus, pomegranate. It's really, really a good supplement. So if you're doing the Dare to Go Bear challenge, a lot of people take the Vital Protein off Amazon. I think even Nicole, maybe you said you took it. So you're right. So let me talk about the joints real quick. But this is something you can ask people to try. Say, hey, will you swap your collagen and try ours? It's a much smaller scoop. You don't have to take as much. And everyone who has done that I've talked to said, oh my goodness, I didn't realize I actually wasn't seeing any results from when I was taking the one on Amazon. I just assumed it was working. But when they switch to the Plexus one, they can actually see it, whether it's in their face. I've had people say their cellulite, like they can tell on their thighs and their butt, which again is like, why am I not taking this? I should just be like drinking the whole jar every single day. But you're right, Heather. So technically ours does not contain the type 2. Because we don't have the clinical studies around it to say it helps with joints, we can't say that. So when you look at the info sheet, when you look at the website, it's all going to say the beauty benefits, skin structural, the dermal matrix. It helps the proteins. It helps stimulate collagen synthesis, right? But if you talk to people who use it, they will tell you they can tell a difference in their joints and their muscles, whether they're sore, they're not sore. So we just can't say that. And for anyone who's new on the call, I'm actually on the compliance focus group. Compliance for corporate is like our BFF because they keep our company in integrity and protect us so we don't get in trouble because we don't want to go anywhere, right? We're a legacy company. So when compliance is like, hey, you can't say that, it's only because we don't want to get dinged by like the FDA or the FTC because United States regulatory agencies say, even though my doctor will tell me that Plexus helped my thyroid, there's no clinical trial that says that, so I'm not allowed to say it, right? So that's why we have to just be compliant with those types of things. I used to take biotin separately too. I used to take biotin like candy because when you have thyroid disease, I would, my hair would fall out. Like it used to look like a dead rat in the shower drain. Steve would be like, gross. I'm like, I know. And it never did anything, but I took it. So this though, you can mix it in anything. A lot of people put it in their slim. A lot of people put it in their slim and active together. I'll be honest with you guys. It makes me gag when I do that. Like it tastes thick to me. Like I could taste the gelatin in it and it feels a little gelatinous. So I like it in something hot. I'll put it in coffee or I'll put it in my shake. I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite shake recipes. And I'll just put it in there and I can't taste it at all. Other collagen, you may have people tell you you're not allowed to get it warm. Plexus collagen is actually made to be warm and to withstand heat. There's actually a recipe book. You can Google it or you can find it in our virtual office. It's the Plexus Joyum Collagen recipe book. There's recipes in there for pancakes, collagen pancakes. There's recipes in there for shakes. There's recipes in there for gummies. There's a lot of recipes. So if somebody ever tells you like, oh my goodness, you shouldn't put that in your coffee, it's not going to work. Ours is formulated to work when it's hot, which is kind of cool, especially because when it's hot, it absorbs it a lot better because, I love me some Plexus, but I'll tell you when I don't like something, and I don't know. I've even had somebody do this in water and I'm like, yuck, gross. But other people, I don't know, some of you guys, maybe you might take it and it's totally fine. But this is not something like some people have asked, would you give this to your kid? Regular healthy kids don't need it. You don't start losing collagen until you're 21. If I had though, like an athlete or someone who is having like joint trouble or had an injury or something, then yeah, just for a little bit, there's nothing in here that's gonna, hurt them to take it. You could mix it in their shake or something. So that is collagen. And you can ask people if they want to swap it. Because again, remember we talked last week for this Dare to Go Bear challenge, most people already have skincare as a line item in their budget. They don't have a probiotic combo. They don't have a gut health system. They don't have the triplex. So that's harder for people to budget for sometimes. Whereas they already have skincare coming out of their pocket, you're just asking them to swap where they order it from to try it. So I'm really excited about the Dare to Go Bear. I think it could be really, really good. Okay. All right, here's my favorite shake. And then we're going to be off of here unless you guys have anything you want to chit chat about, or if anybody wants to see the puppy. Okay, it's March. March means McDonald's Shamrock shakes. Okay, when I was pregnant, I bet I went through the McDonald's drive-through every single day and got one of these Shamrock shakes. I don't even want to think about how bad that is for me. Okay. Here's what's in a Shamrock shake. So if you've not had one, they're green, minty shakes. I think now they even mix them with Oreo, but an actual Shamrock shake is just a green minty shake. It has, if you get a small one at McDonald's, it has 560 calories, 78 grams of sugar, and 13 chemicals beyond just the ingredients of like cream and sugar, right? 13 chemicals. So I found a way to make a healthy Shamrock shake that's still just as green, and my kiddo actually loves it. Okay, so we're doing the shake swap at the end of the month on the team page. This is one you guys should try. So you want vanilla lean, and I'm a chocolate girl, but this is my favorite. And if you want to make a big shake, you do 2 scoops. I usually just, when I'm making shakes, especially for my kid, I just do 1 scoop. Okay, so you need vanilla lean. Typically for my shakes, I will just do the unsweetened coconut milk. This may even be, just unsweetened coconut milk. But for this, especially for the kiddo, I like it to be a little thicker. So I use this is almond milk. They didn't have what I normally use. I normally use the almond coconut milk together, but this is just unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It's a little bit thicker. And then for this, if it's for the kiddo, instead of ice, I use frozen banana chunks. Okay. So if you have bananas that are about ready to go funky and you're not going to make banana bread, cut them up, put them in the freezer, and then use them in place of ice in your shake. I say do it for the kiddo because it adds a lot more sugar to it. I'm trying to lose weight now, so I'm not going to add banana to mine, but it makes it creamier. Whereas if you use ice, it makes it kind of like an icy. Okay. Here, though, is what makes it green. And everybody asks me, well, what are your measurements? Depends on how big you want your shake. That's how you measure. This is what makes it green. Spinach. I promise you, you cannot taste it, okay? You cannot taste the spinach, but put at least two and a half handfuls in there. This is what's gonna make it really, really green without having to use green dye. And then your kid or yourself, you're getting spinach and vegetables, green vegetables. Now, my kid is super picky. The older she gets, the pickier she gets, and it drives me nuts. But I put that in before I I'll put this in with the banana and a little bit of milk and really, really let it go and really get chopped up, because if she sees any green bits in it, she won't eat it. So really let that go in your blender, then put the lean in. And then here is the secret to the mint without it being full of sugar. Mint extract. Not peppermint. Peppermint will make it taste like Christmas. That's not bad. But this is mint, right? This is like, like chocolate mint. Of course, you could use it with chocolate, and then it's like mint chocolate chip. But just pure mint extract. We like ours very minty, so I'll do like 2 drops. And guys, that's it. You get a Shamrock shake like it tastes from McDonald's. You can add like healthy whipped cream on top if you want. You could put sprinkles on top if you want. I mean, at that point, it's super healthy for your kiddo. So like, who cares if we put some whipped cream and sprinkles on top? You could use spearmint too. This is pure mint though. This is like mint. So peppermint reminds me of Christmas. Spearmint reminds me of the gum my grandpa used to chew, right? Wrigley's spearmint. This is just pure mint. So I love it. That's going to be my big shake that I'm going to do this whole month, because I've not had one all year. And I'm like, why have I not had that all year? So, okay, let me show you guys the puppy and we'll hop off here. Hey, Adelaide, come here, kiddo. And we'll hop off here. But that's what we're going to do on the shake swap. We're going to share lots of fun recipes for shakes. It's okay. Let me show them. They want to see the puppy. Look how little. This is the puppy. Say hi. What'd you name him?
Rookie.
Rookie. So this is Rookie. I'll stop recording. Yes. So just for the shake swap, it's just going to be for 10 days on the team page. So the 20, or what is the date? The 22nd through the 31st. Yep. Through 31st. So 10 days, and it's just enough for them to have a shake every single day. So if somebody's going to just replace one meal with a shake, one bag's probably fine. But if they actually, because Amy is saying, you know, some people can replace 2 meals if they really want to lose weight. They could do breakfast and lunch, and then they could get 2 bags. I like to get a bag of chocolate and a bag of vanilla, because that really gives you good variety, and you can mix the 2 together and you get this really delicious creamy flavor. So we'll definitely share those recipes, Jamie, and that's what the shake swap's going to be. We're going to have lots of recipes leading up to it so people can go to the store and buy the stuff, you know, like some of the frozen fruit and some of the spinach and the extracts. I make a yummy coffee frappuccino with almond extract and coffee and lean that's just delicious. So we're going to be sharing all those. But when we do these, we used to do them all the time as you're getting ready for summer, because we used to call them belly blasters. We would do protein and the pink drink and coconut milk, because coconut milk is a fat burner, a natural thermogenic. We would add that together and we would all lose inches off of our waist as we were going into spring break or summer. So that's what we're going to do. So when Holly asked if you're mixing stuff in because of calories. When I am trying to lose weight, I don't add anything into mine. I often just do a scoop with water in a shaker, just so I can get all the yummy protein and healthy carbs and stuff, because I don't want to add any other calories. Other people, though, if they're not looking to really cut weight and really lean up, they could add fruit. They could add whatever they wanted to their shake. We hesitate, if people really want to lose weight, to have them add fruit, because even though fruit is fruit and it's good for you, your body still sees it as sugar. So a lot of times you'll have someone who is trying to lose weight and they don't realize they're sabotaging themselves by loading up on a whole bunch of fruit in the morning, and really kind of spiking that blood sugar. So yeah, good idea. Ask the Dare to Go Bear newbies if they want lean too. That really would help them mix the collagen too, I think. So if the shake alone doesn't fill you up and you're doing 2 scoops, then you can add like some powdered peanut butter, is a really good filler without a ton of sugar and calories like regular peanut butter would have. So that's a good one. I would try loading it up with spinach. That's another good one. Yeah, the almond milk is good. It's a little bit more, has a little bit more calorie dense. You can add some avocado to your shake. That makes it really, really creamy. And especially if you're using any of the flavored extracts, you're not going to taste any of that stuff. Yeah, flaxseed, oatmeal. When I do the coconut milk, that does make it a very thin shake. Here, come here. So if you're looking for a true meal replacement to keep you several hours, then yeah, avocado makes it super creamy. But I put enough extract in, I can't taste it when I do it, because I'm making, you know, something else, and I just put it in there for the creaminess. But that's another thing, like the bananas, if it starts to go bad and you're like, well, I'm not going to eat this avocado today, instead of throwing it away, just freeze it. Cut it into cubes and freeze it. So, okay, guys. Well, thanks for hopping on. Any other questions? Oh, I'm gonna draw. I got everybody's name here. I will, because I got all kinds of dogs in here and we got people over. I'll draw on the team page with the spin and just post the winner of the scooper. Okay, if people want to lose weight, Christine, ... and they eat like crap.
I'll just unmute myself.
You're fine.
I'm getting carpal tunnel of the thumb with my numb thumb. I just kind of feel like if people, I remember when I first started 2 years ago, is Nicole still on?
No, she had to go.
Oh, shoot. She was so cute because she was trying to help me make lean. And I was making it with chocolate and almond milk with no sugar in it, and ice. And sometimes I was throwing coffee, and half a banana. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, do not put in a banana." And I was like, "Why?" Like, "Oh my gosh, it's sugar." And I was like freaking out. So
Yeah.
I told her, but I was thinking, I was laughing so hard because I'm like, if you're going through a drive-through and you're getting a supersized McDonald's meal, a
Totally.
half banana in my lean shake ain't gonna I'm gonna lose weight.
That's right. Amy was like, I remember that. So that's a
It
great
was
point.
so funny.
So,
And then I stopped all bananas. I was like, I'm never, ever, ever gonna put a banana in my shake.
well, it's funny too, because if you've ever done low carb or if people do keto, like
Yeah.
they don't eat
Oh.
bananas. And you're right. I'm glad you brought that up because, like, look, it's way healthier than
I mean, honest to
an
God.
egg McMuffin. Yeah. Amy's like, hey, don't hate on the banana.
It was just funny. And I boycotted the banana and all fruit.
Oh man, I tell you what, one of my favorite shakes is the chocolate with like frozen banana instead of ice. It tastes like the best milkshake.
I usually just do black coffee, cold black coffee,
Mhm.
2 scoops of chocolate, ice, and blend. And it is a mocha frappuccino.
It is
Oh,
so
Amy's
well,
drinking
and that's cheers, Amy Morton. I'm finishing mine too. Cheers. That's what we will do leading up to it. They'll start posting at the end of this week some prep to
Yeah.
get ready for the
Yeah.
shake swap, even though it's not to the end. That way we'll tell people like, hey, you're gonna want stuff like cold coffee, you're gonna want some bananas, just
Yeah.
to try all kinds of different
Yeah.
shakes.
I like the idea of putting in like educating people on what peanut butter is a healthy peanut butter, because there's a happy good peanut butter or powder, and there's a no bueno peanut butter.
Mhm.
So you have to be careful, like what kind of peanut butter you're putting in your shake, or what kind of yogurt. Like some people like to add yogurt,
True.
but oh my, like you start adding in certain kinds of yogurt, I mean, you are sabotaging your
Yeah.
shake.
I remember one of my favorite things when I do that how to read labels training
Yeah.
I do is I get Yoplait that I grew up on. Like we always ate Yoplait yogurt.
Brutal.
And I get Adelaide's little Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and her ice cream is actually healthier. It's got less
Oh yeah.
sugar and more protein and less
That's
ingredients than the Yoplait. I'm like, so she could don't tell her, but she could have ice cream for breakfast and be way better off than the Yoplait.
right. Oh my gosh.
So,
Oh, I love you guys. That was a fun little meeting.
yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for being on, guys. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.